Another day, another L taken by Battlefield 5. That's pretty much how things have been going for this game and franchise as of late. And with the recent announcement that the Firestorm Battle Royale mode will not be coming out until March of 2019, that makes today no different. So just in case you missed it, let's get you caught up on the news real quick. The other day, Battlefield tweeted this out: as the Tides of War journey kicks off, I guess that's what they're calling their live service, each chapter will evolve and expand the battlefield. What does that mean for you? Then they put their roadmap underneath it, and as you can see, Trial by Fire Battle Royale Firestorm is not coming out until at least March. At least March. Now this has a lot of people laughing, people like us, but it's also got some people very upset. A lot of people getting defensive and even emotional about this, and we're gonna get into that in a second. But first, I just wanna say this. Look, man, who really cares about Battle Royale, right? You know, at the end of the day, I don't really care if my game has a Battle Royale mode, and I don't think a lot of Call of Duty players wanted it in Black Ops 4. I don't think any Battlefield players really wanted it in Battlefield. But I think as a supporter and player of either franchise, you could at least say that it can't hurt the game, right? It can only help, if anything. Because the people that have been there all along that are playing the multiplayer portion of the game are likely going to keep on playing the multiplayer, right? Myself, as an example, I've played plenty of Fortnite and PUBG, and I do like those games, but I bought Call of Duty Black Ops 4 because I wanted to play Call of Duty multiplayer, and that's primarily what I've been playing. Probably only played maybe 5 or 10 games of Blackout in total so far. So if you're a regular Battlefield player, which I also am, I am a Battlefield player too, although not primarily, you probably don't care too much about this. But here's where the Battlefield community's gotta take it to L, and it's gotta take it to L gracefully, man. You can't even say that every single decision that's led up to the release of this game, and the game's not even out yet, but every single marketing ploy, decision, explanation for anything, the delay in the release of the game itself, and now the delay of the release of this mode, which is still a highly anticipated mode, all of their developers going after people on Twitter, the social justice warrior agenda, and the pathetic, I guess you could call, clapbacks regarding that, and everything else in between. You can't even say that all of these events leading up to this moment has not been anything short but a complete fucking shitstorm of a disaster. And in addition to the bad press, the game sucks so far. I played the closed alpha and I played the beta, and I was not impressed whatsoever. The game was extremely boring, did not run correctly, the new features are very buggy and really distracting from gameplay. The way that you have to heal, the way that you have to pick up ammo, everything is just bad, man. Like, this is prime example of a developer trying to innovate and then over-innovating and then therefore ruining everything that made something great in the first place. After that beta, no one has even really been talking about this game anymore. And I know I'm not the only one, but if you've been following me on Twitter, I've completely just lost interest in the game altogether. I was actually very excited when the game was first announced. Even though the first trailer was kind of weird and got a really bad reception, the second trailer looked pretty good, and then the original Firestorm teaser actually looked pretty good too. And I remember thinking to myself, maybe the Battlefield Battle Royale will be the best one to come out, because Battlefield has been already using all these mechanics all along. They've already been using reviving and downing and vehicles and healing and other things that are already involved in Battle Royale games. And again, the Battle Royale mode was definitely not the thing that had me interested in the game in the first place, but it was kind of the center of attention for this title for a while. But with each stupid fucking decision that was made by EA and DICE and whoever else is in charge over there, these people just shot themselves in the foot again and again and again. My interest level went from, this looks amazing, I'm gonna get this, I can't wait for it to come out, I don't even know how I'm gonna divide my time between Battlefield 5 and Black Ops 4. And then that kind of turned into, it's okay, but I'll definitely be playing more Black Ops 4 and other games. Then it went to, I'm not even gonna buy it on launch, actually. I'm just gonna kind of wait for it to go on sale for Black Friday. And then right now, my interest level is pretty much at 0. I am not even planning on getting the game at this moment. And that could still change, but I just feel that the game is already ruined in my view, and I know I'm not the only one that feels this way. So someone replied to this tweet and said, no Firestorm till March, and Battlefield replied and said this: we feel that's the right time, as we have already made new modes, locations, and gameplay coming in chapters 1 and 2 that players can look forward to. Criterion and DICE are working hard to deliver on what players love about Royale combined with trademark Battlefield elements. Working on other modes and stuff? Like what? Let's see what they're doing. So in December to January, they're going to be doing the practice range, ooh, and then vehicle cosmetics. I feel like that should kind of probably already be in the game, but hey, I guess I can let that one slide. And then location tank battles Belgium. That sounds like an actual piece of content right there. So that's really the only one that I can consider something that they would be really working on. The other shit just kind of sounds like stuff that should already be in the game at launch. But then from January to March, they're going to be working on Grand Operations, which is a mission Mission, apparently, the return of Rush, which is a multiplayer mode in Battlefield, and then Squad Conquest. Okay, Rush and Conquest have been in every other Battlefield game on launch, but okay. And I know Grand Operations is like their big thing that they're working on here, but it also says Mission above that, so I guess that's some single player mission or something, I don't really know. Doesn't really matter. Point is this, I think that Battle Royale is a time-sensitive mode. It's a new craze in video games, and it's going to die down eventually. It already is starting to settle down a little bit. I haven't seen as much Fortnite spam as I used to on YouTube. It's still there, don't get me wrong, but I really feel like it's kind of settling now and calming down. It's still very popular, but it's not crazy hyped like it used to be. If you're adding this brand new mode that you're trying to sell new players on, it's gotta be in the game like as soon as possible before the whole genre kind of becomes normalized. Then my favorite part is all the fucking pathetic fanboys that jump to the defense. So let's read some of these responses real quick. Brilliant choice in my opinion. If everything comes out at the same time, nothing to look forward to and can make the game boring for some. The live service also works well with this. Great job, team. Okay, well that's your opinion and your opinion's wrong. And also, the game is already boring, so that's a double L right there. Then this other guy says, agree on that. Too much at the same time splits the crowd everywhere. Also using a decent amount of time to master weapons and maps in the game is alright to me. Dude, are you actually saying that you want 4 months to use weapons before you use them in a different game mode? Give me a break. And then, the guy we've all been waiting for, the guy that comes in and compares it to Call of Duty. Here's this response. How much content is enough for you people? COD is $100 with Season Pass and the game is only supported for 1 year plus loot box crates. At this point, some players complain just for the sake of complaining. I think people are missing the point here, man. See, if I was a Battlefield YouTuber and invested more time in Battlefield as a franchise, then I would want the Battle Royale mode to launch with the game just to make the game look better. You know what I mean? Just to have it look like a complete, polished, and finished game that delivers all the things that it's been hyping up about relatively fast. No one's complaining that other DLC is coming out later. People are just upset about this Firestorm thing. But since I'm just a regular old Battlefield player and I'm not a Battlefield YouTuber, then I really do like this response. I thought I'd highlight this one. Don't cry, bro. We don't play Battlefield for BR. It's cool to have, but I'm also fine without it. Bravo, sir. Good for you. So that's it, guys. Thought I'd share this piece of news because it was pretty funny. Battlefield has taken yet another L. What will they do next? Time will only tell. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up on it and subscribe for more content like this. Follow me on Twitter down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.